The secret to becoming rich is to just copy other people. And just to be clear, I'm not rich or anything, but this is the advice from like people who are making like $1 million a month. So yeah. So the thing is that if you're trying to perceive something, if you're trying to like build a business or something, right? So you have a goal. Let's say the star is a goal, right? Someone has already done it. Someone has gone from where you are right now to where you want to be. They have this goal, right? They have it. And someone has already done it, right? If you're trying to build a business, someone has already built a business. If you're trying to lose fat, someone has already lost fat, right? My point is that, yeah, nice, so, they've done that. So what? The point is that these people leave like cues, they leave traces around them. So when you have a path, let's say this is a path, and if someone walks from here to here, right, from here to here, what is the stick, man? It doesn't have even a neck. What the hell is this? Alright, maybe I'll don't mind me and my drawings. Yeah, so if this person like walks from here to here, and let's say this is like sand, right? So they're walking on sand. People will leave like traces, right? Like these footsteps on the path. And what I'm trying to tell you here is that these footsteps, these steps that they've taken in order to achieve the result that you want, can be reverse engineered, right? So what is a reverse engineered? Actually, a pretty good question. I don't know the exact definition, but basically, reverse engineering is seeing what the other person did, trying to like think how they did it, and then trying to do the same thing for yourself, right? And this is a huge one. So basically, like, for someone to lose fat, let's say someone lost 20 pounds. What they did, like, they started working out regularly, right? There's the first step. They ate clean, that's the second step. Maybe they fix their sleep, and they just being consistent, right? This is just an example. But you see these steps, and you going from here to here are basically the steps that you need to take, right? And there are like a lot of stuff here, because like under these steps we have some niche stuff, right? Some sub things, right? So let's say someone got working out consistently, right? That's a thing, right? I don't know what. And he didn't just do that, right? He did something that then like manifested into him being consistent, right? So for example, he might have created a habit, right? He might have used some kind of system. Alright. So basically he did something to achieve something, right? And where I'm going with this is that you can break it down into smaller parts, into smaller parts, into smaller parts, until eventually you can see exactly what this person did in order to achieve what he achieved and what you want to achieve, right? And the thing is that you can just now copy them, right? And we are programmed by school, like in school they are like told that if you copied other people, that's just bad behavior, you shouldn't do that. But in like real life, that's not the case, right? So if you just copy the path of someone, that's good because you're making faster progress, and it's not like illegal, It's not like a person used a specific system to, I don't know, lose 20 pounds, and now you can't use it because what? What he's going to do about it? Nothing, right? And what you can do is you can apply this to business, right? So for example, let's say someone has a landing page, right? Let's say this is a headline, we have a PSL here, we have, I don't know, booking here. And you can just take the elements, the structure, right? So we can go to the VSL, to the landing page. You can see, all right, that's the headline he used, that's the video sales letter he used, and that's the calendar booking software he used. In the VSL, he said this, he said this, he said this. In the headline, he has this, he has this, he has this. When you break it down into smaller steps like this, you can then take it and craft your own like landing page, right? So for example, let's say here we have, who is this for, what's the dream outcome, what's the time frame, right? So let's say in this landing page there was, I don't know, agency owners, coaches, and entrepreneurs. Here's how to double your revenue in, I don't know, 6 months, right? So we have these 3 components and then we can use it, right? So for example, for me, I can say like coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs, here is how to double your focus in 3 months using X, right? So we have, then we have like a headline structure, right? And then let's say for the VSL, in the VSL, which basically, if you don't know, stands for video sales letter, is like a video of the person like trying to sell you something or like sell you, trying to convince you to book a call. And he said this, maybe, all right, he started with transparency, okay? So he said, all right, this is the funnel, I'm trying to sell you something. And then he went and presented the offer. So basically he said, all right, 52 high ticket clients guaranteed in 52 weeks or full money back and $10,000 on us. This is examples from Charlie Morgan. And then he presented social proof. If we can just break it down into simple parts, then that just becomes like infinitely easy to replicate this process and have a high converting sales page. Because like the thing is that this person who made this sales page, who's a like $1 million entrepreneur or something, right? He spends thousands of hours trying to get the best headline, to like split test the video, like figure out the best VSL structure, and it's just there, right? You can just copy it. It's that simple, like, and it's not like illegal, right? I mean, like what's he going to do about it? Like these are the timeless principles. Like, let's say that this is like a book, right? A book with advice. So you see this and you just decode it, right? So instead of actually like reading a book and getting the advice from there, you just go on the actual thing, you reverse engineer the process, and then from that you see what you actually need to do, right? So a book is like you read, you have chapters, and you have specific advice, right? And when you're trying to copy someone, like let's say this once again is the landing page, there isn't like chapters. You can't read anything, but you can decode this into chapters, right? Into specific advice, and then apply it, right? And this, and just to mention, this will not be outdated. This is the latest information that you can get. This is what's working right now, because the book that you're reading may be like written like 4 years ago, right? Some of that information might be outdated, or some of that information might not be specifically the thing that will get you the most results in the least time possible. And this will, because this is information that on what's working right now and what you should do right now, right? So yeah, that was just like a quick lesson to for you guys. Just copy someone if you want to get rich, right? It's that freaking simple. And yeah, that's it for the video. See ya.